What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my Overwatch hero previews. In today's episode, we're taking a look at Hanzo, who seems to be, on paper at least, one of the higher skill cap heroes in the game thus far. And of course, don't forget my little disclaimer, I have not played Overwatch. This is all pure speculation. Let's get right into it. Now, Hanzo's first ability is called Stormbow. Pretty straightforward. This is his primary damage dealer, so you hit your left mouse button and you shoot out arrows. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's going to be pretty similar to all bow and arrow style weapons from other FPS games, where you can hold it for a shorter amount of time to shoot off an arrow quicker, or you can hold it longer to get increased range and increased damage. So that's Stormbow. Like I said, pretty straightforward. So Hanzo's next ability makes me so excited to play this character. What the heck is Sonic Arrow? It is a projectile ward, and wards win games, and I like to win games, so I like Hanzo. So this ability, you shoot this arrow, it attaches to a surface, and Hanzo as well as your allies get vision of that area. Fantastic ability. This is going to separate the lesser Hanzos from the fantastic Hanzos, and this feeds into what I'm going to be saying across this video the entire time. This is a high skill cap hero. So characters in Overwatch aren't locked into only having 4 abilities. Mercy from yesterday was a good example, and today Hanzo is yet another example. He has an extra ability called Wall Climb. It's exactly what it sounds like. You hit your spacebar and you can climb up walls. This feeds in extremely well to the ability that we just talked about, Sonic Arrow, being able to wall climb up, get a great vantage point, and shooting that arrow into a place where you normally wouldn't have access to, or you would normally get yourself in trouble trying to get access to. So to reiterate what I said earlier in the video, Hanzo is a high skill cap character, and a lot of people get that definition confused. They think that, you know, high skill cap automatically means the character is just really hard to use, and that is one definition, but it's not the only definition. Another definition in Hanzo's case is having abilities that require a lot of creativity and a lot of forward thinking to use properly, or to use to a maximum effectiveness. So his wall climb and his Sonic Arrow are definitely examples of that. Let's go on to his next one. So just when you thought Hanzo couldn't get even more scary, his next ability is called Scatter Arrow, and it is just that. You shoot the arrow, it breaks off into many pieces, fragments if you will, ricocheting off of walls and hitting multiple enemies. So what makes this scary? The range makes it scary. So based off of the videos, you can shoot this from the top of a roof, shoot down an arrow to someone that's hiding in a corner from a good distance away, and if they're unaware of your position, you're gonna hit them with the direct shot as well as the ricochet off the wall. So add all that up, right? You already have knowledge of where your enemies are going to be. You have a vantage point advantage, and then you have this great long distance ricochet shot. He is going to be very, very scary. So to sum this all up, his ultimate DRAGONSTRIKE, wow, this is a very, very large damage attack. You shoot this ability, it goes through walls and damages your enemies. Wow. So add all that up again, by the way. So Hanzo is a character that is going to know where you are. You can't really hide, you know, against walls or against corners. And if you do decide to, and he can't get a really good angle on his ricochet shot, he can then hit you with DRAGONSTRIKE instead. Hanzo is going to be scary, and like I said before, this seems to be a very high skill cap character, and I want to kind of go off on a tangent here just a little bit. So Blizzard mentioned at BlizzCon that if this game gets popular, it becomes an esport, you know, becomes very, very competitive, they don't plan on having a picks and ban stage. Characters like this scare me with that kind of stuff. So Hanzo, based off of what I see here, of course this is all speculation, but this seems to be a first pick, first ban type of character. Hanzo just seems so good. He would be so scary in the hands of somebody that's highly, highly skilled. So once again, that is just my opinion. I want to hear yours. I'm loving the feedback on these videos so far. I'm trying to make them better and better every single episode. So don't forget to leave your comments in the section below. We'll see you next video. Later.